Hey there, in this particular session, we'll continue to look at the different modules which are part of the mobile engine and Tosca. So next, we'll be looking at swipe on screen. Now, this particular module helps us to directly swipe on the mobile touch screen, be it iOS or Android. So this is part of the standard subset. And the length of the swipe movement is equal to 1/3 of your mobile screen size. So whenever you are trying to enter any coordinates or the percentage of swipe, you need to keep this in mind. So looking at this particular module, as you can see, it has got a couple of module attributes. And the first one is the direction. So it has got different value ranges, and you can swipe left, you can swipe right, you can swipe up, down, or you can just swipe with the help of percentages or with the help of coordinates. So the next module attribute is duration of the swipe. This is measured in milliseconds. Now here, a higher value makes the swipe slower and shorter, while a lower value makes the swipe faster and longer. The default value for this module attribute is 300 milliseconds. Then comes the start point. So this is basically the start coordinate of your swipe. So we can specify different coordinates. And if we specify one coordinate for the start point, we need to specify the other value as well. Okay, so if I go ahead and expand this, you will see we have an X coordinate and we have a Y coordinate. So if you are going to specify the X coordinate, you have to specify the Y coordinate. Okay. Now the value of the X and Y coordinate, it could be in percentage or it could be in pixels. So for a percentage of the screen, we need to enter a positive integer between 0 and 100. So 0 signifies for the left coordinates and 100 specifies for the right. Similarly, you can enter it in pixel between 0 and the maximum screen resolution. And the same is for the endpoint. So the endpoint, it defines the end coordinates of your swipe, and it could be again an X and Y coordinates based on a percentage or on the pixel. So let's go ahead and see how we can use this particular module to automate our apps, right? So for this, I'm going to create another module and we are going to use a different app. So we'll go to our mobile folder, and here instead of API demo, I'm going to create another module. So I'll go to scan mobile. And then we will select remote, and then we will select the Android device here. And then we have all the apps. I already have the app here, but let's go ahead and add another app here, which is a native app. This is the Android app, so I will enter a name here called source demo, and then I will give it a full path. Okay, so here is the source demo.apk, and I will copy the path here and provide the path here. I will click on add, and then we will try to scan the modules in this particular app. Okay, so here you can see on the left-hand side, this is the Swag Labs demo app, and we have got a username, password, and a login button. It is pretty similar to what we have used while automating its web application. So now we are trying to automate the mobile application. So we'll use the mobile scan and try to scan some of the fields here. So in the advanced window, I'm going to use the test username, test password, and the login. These are not unique, so I'm going to use the make unique control to make these fields or elements unique. So we'll choose each of the element and then use this to make it a unique element. So once all these three elements are unique, I'm going to go ahead and save this module and close it. Okay, so we are going to rename this to source demo. Okay, and this module is now ready. So we'll go to our test case section. Here we will create a new test case and we'll call this source login. Okay, we are trying to log in into the app. And then, as always, we need to add the first module, which is to open the mobile app. So I'm going to add it here and then let's go to the test configuration. So the device will still remain the same and the remote TMA would also remain the same. Okay, so these are being inherited from the folder. So I have kept the configuration, which is common for all test cases, inside the folder. Now, the configuration which is specific for a test case, I'm going to pull that into the test case. So we can look at our configurations, and now we have a new configuration under applications for source demo, right? So I'm going to pull this in here so that we have it here. And then in the mobile app, in the application path, we are going to use the configuration parameter and we'll use the application ID here. So that will open the app. And then in the next step, we are going to use our own module, which we have scanned, right? And then we are going to enter the username password here. So this is provided in the app. I'm going to quickly type this. And then we are going to click on this particular button so we can use the click operation. And we will call this login. So this will open the mobile app and this step will log in into the app. And then it's going to land on the home page, right? So once it lands on the home page, we want to scroll down all the products and reach to the bottom of the page. Okay, so what we will do is we are going to use the swipe on screen module here. So let's drag that particular module here. So I'm going to drag the swipe on screen right here and then, so either we can use the swipe left, right, up, down option or the swipe option. Now remember that if we use the swipe option, we need to provide it a start and end point. But we don't require the start and end point for all the other options, which is swipe up, swipe down, swipe left, or swipe right. So here I'm going to use the swipe up option because I want to swipe up on the touch screen so that I can go to the bottom of the screen, right? And then I'm going to use a duration here. And instead of 300, I'm going to use 1000, which is in milliseconds. So these are the two module attributes which I need to provide. I don't need a start point and end point. So that completes our test case. So now we will see how it will execute it on the mobile device. So again, I'm going to execute it here and then we will see it on the other screen. So I'm going to right click on the source login test case and run it in Scratchbook. And then I am going to share the screen. Here you can see the device. It will try to relaunch this particular app on the device. And then it will enter the username, password, click on login, and then it will swipe down the page, right? So this is how you can either swipe up and swipe down. Now remember how you are swiping it in a real device, and you have to choose the same operation in your module. Now coming back to our test case, you can see in the Scratchbook, all the steps were executed successfully. We can also place validations around all the steps, but we'll see them later on. So that's how you can use the swipe on screen module to swipe up, down, left, right, or based on certain coordinates on your mobile device.